Honorable. I am Danica C. Jamolod. I am here to present my concern. I am a community leader of Puruk Daniel Lower Tuwai, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Ma'am, sir, it is my honor to meet you. Thank you for giving me your time. This is one of my responsible as a community leader to present this to you as a barangay officials. Ma'am, I would like to discuss to you what is the causes and effects of climate change. And first, I have here listed the definition of climate change, even the causes and effect why climate change existed. Okay, climate change is the global phenomenon of climate transformation characterized by the changes in the usual climate of the planet regarding temperature, precipitation, and wind that are specially caused by human activities. We wonder why this kind of calamities exist, why these calamities is happening into our town or even our barangay. It is because all humans are doing such activities which is not good for our environment. We all know that, and it is not good because we experience climate change and it is not good for our health. As a result of unbalancing the weather of Earth, the sustainability of the planet's ecosystem is under threat. Yes, it is under threat. Since climate change is happening in our generations today, it is because of human activities we experience under threat. Planet are destroying. Earth is being in danger. It is because of human activities. Yes po. Because of unbalancing weather of Earth, too much heat, too much cold, too much unbalanced weather, the Earth, the planet is experiencing threat because of this climate change. So since the Earth is experiencing threat, it's because of the human activities. The future of humankind and the stability of the global economy is under threat also. Because of human activities, the future of humankind or the future hopes of every generation is affected also because of this climate change. Yes po. And then, I have here listed the causes why climate change is happening and the effects when climate change is happening. First, the cause of climate change is pollution. Pollution is very common in our barangay, especially trash, garbages, or anything that is not being responsible, that is not being that is not being done with our uh, that is not being cared by our co-worker in the community. Pollution is one of the cause why climate change is happening. Number two is deforestation. Deforestation is somewhat illegal when the Department of Environmental National Resources is not authorized. Deforestation is illegal. When deforestation is happening, trees are being cut off, and when it is happening, climate change exists. Climate change happens. And third one is livestock, transport, energy use, and consumer practices. These are the causes of climate change, why climate change is happening, and why people experience stress, or why planet Earth is experiencing too much heat or anything that is not good for our health. So since I have here the effects also when climate change has been already done. These are the effects. The effects of climate change are land degradation, rising sea levels, rising temperatures. When climate change happens, rising temperatures is the most common thing that was noticed by people here in our barangay. When rising temperatures, we experience too much heat, and then people were threatened because of their health. Some other people experiencing heart attack, heat stroke because of the rising of temperatures because of the climate change. And then loss of wildlife and biodiversity, unpredictable weather patterns. When too much heat is happening, we experience followed by rain or huge, not huge heavy rainfall. Okay, since we know already the climate change, the causes and effect, ma'am, sir, I have here presented the specific topic that I wanted to discuss.
As the clean-up operation gets underway, footage has been released of the moment Typhoon Haiyan roared into Samar Island in the Philippines. The video, filmed by charity worker Nixon Gensis, shows the storm surge completely wash away a house, while he, along with 5 others, took refuge on the top floor of a building. In another instance, an area of barren land can be seen being inundated with water in less than 30 seconds, while 170-mile-an-hour winds bore down on trees and houses. While much of the boarding house he was in was flooded and destroyed, Gensis survived the onslaught and was delivering aid to survivors after the winds subsided. The Philippines faces an enormous rebuilding task from the typhoon, which has so far killed nearly 4,000 people and displaced around 4 million.
Flood is very common in our barangay, especially heavy rainfall comes. Floods are the most frequent type of natural disaster. It is natural disaster, and occur when an overflow of water submerges lands that is usually dry. Floods are often caused by heavy rainfall, rapid snowmelt, or a storm surge from a tropical cyclone or tsunami in coastal areas. Since this flood is the common issues that our barangay is facing today, I have here to present also the action plan that I have prepared. It is my honor, it sounds great when the action plan that I have prepared should be implemented by your support, ma'am and sir. First action plan that I have prepared and it should be implemented is we should plant more trees. We will encourage all the members of this barangay to plant more trees because trees are very important. When trees grow, it helps us to stop the climate change. It helps us to stop the climate change by removing the carbon dioxide from the air, storing carbon from the trees and soil, and release the fresh air at the atmosphere. It is one of the most important why we need to plant more trees, and also to avoid floods because they help us from being affected by any calamities, the trees. Okay, the second one that I have prepared is we as the I as a community leader and I have my members. It is my honorable, that this action should be implemented by your support. That we will do or we will going to implement to clean the cleanup drive. We will going to clean all the canals or all the drainage area so that the water won't stock, and because when water stock, it is one of the cause why flood is happening. So we will implement this action to prevent our members to be affected by any floods. We will clean all the canals. We will set this as our priority to have clean drainage so that any water, any trash, garbages won't stop. That it is one of the cause why flood is happening. Yes po. Okay, ma'am and sir, it is my honor to present the action plan that I have presented. And ma'am, I am looking forward for your response. When will this action should be implemented to our barangay? Because I am here to present my concern, not just for me, but it is for the goods. It is for the good or the better life of our co-barangay.